Hello, hello, hello. I'm learning how to go live. I'm going to sit here for a minute before I actually go live and see how many people I can get into the live. And if I don't get anybody, I will delete and go back and doing the videos. I got to get used to going live. Did I do it right though? I don't even know if I did it right. I have no idea. Mm-hmm. One thing about it, I do five. I sit here about 3, 4 minutes and I go out. I don't know why y'all be telling me to do this, because y'all know I don't care too much to go live, but I will. People's at work this time of day. Okay. What is it? Give it another minute. Mm-hmm. I will. Hello, hello, hello. My intentions was not to go live, but I was led to go live. So I wasn't able to upload a video on this morning, so I'm going to go live now. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, great day, morning, noon, and night, wherever time frame that you guys are in. Once you guys, thank you guys for subscribing and liking the channel as well. I really appreciate that. I also wanted to let you guys know too as well. It's a video that's going to be uploaded. It's like about 30 seconds is deleted off there. So I'm going to tell you now what's the ending of it. Matter of fact, y'all figure it out. I'm not going to do it. I need to get into this read. Okay. I missed y'all too when me doing that read, for putting the read out this morning. I missed doing that this morning. I really did. I'm so used to doing them so many times, but I got a lot of stuff going on, so I have to follow suit. But I definitely, I want to share something. I don't know who this person is for, but this is a ancestor came to me and was talking to me about some things. And I don't know if you guys know Ellie. I don't know who this person is. I have no idea. But Ellie, and if you guys are from Detroit, and your grandmother has basically came to me and was sharing with me about some scar on your back, and she's transitioned. You guys had a scar on your back, and she used to put this stuff on you guys' back. I don't know who this for, but if this is for you, Your grandmother said for you to go ahead and to continue on making that, because you know how to make that salve or whatever she put on you. You guys know how to make it. So go ahead and put it to continue on using it, and that's going to be that's going to be very successful for you guys, and you can be able to sell it inside the stores. Because there's some corner store in Detroit, because she made sure she let me know the Motor City, and I want to say that's Detroit. But she said that store that y'all used to go to, this corner store in Detroit, the man that owned it, he transitioned, but the grandson is running the store. Now the grandson is running the store, and you guys grew up with the grandson. So you guys know who this person is, this particular location in Detroit, and y'all still stay in Detroit. And if you're not, you know who this person is. Like I said, this store on the corner. And she said that that's where you're going to make your most money at, because that's how that's how she was able to survive and take care of y'all when y'all was a child. And that's how y'all able to live off the finance that y'all live off right now because of the salve. So I just wanted to share that with you. But anyway, let me get into this message. I have the Strength, the Judgment, wow, the Six of Pentacles, the Sun card, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Star card. Something is about to happen. Something great is about to happen, and it might get, and it's all so this is about your finance. This is all about money. So I can't make it up. Y'all see me drop the cards on the table. This is all about some finance for you guys. So the divine is basically about to let y'all, your ancestors and the divine is about to be very, very intrigued by you guys, because you guys are doing something that's different that you haven't been doing before, because you guys really been working on yourself and staying out the way, okay, for the most part anyway. All the heck that y'all went through and the pain that you guys were encountering, everything is about to unfold for you guys tremendously. I'm so proud of you guys, of how you guys have went in and started protecting yourself and y'all energy. You guys are going to be very, very happy about something. You got this job. You guys got this job with the Two of Cups. You got a promotion coming in. Somebody's going to come together with you guys and try to go offer you guys something. Of course, when they offer you this, yes, it's going to be a good deed for you. You're not going to be, you're going to stand your grounds in everything that you do with this situation. And that's what this person is going to love about it. You guys, about this job situation that you looking into, you guys are definitely going to get this promotion on this job. Whoever your boss is, or if you're starting your own business, your partner is definitely going to snatch you up real good. I promise you, they're going to pull you in really, really good. You're not going to be in competition with nobody. They ain't going to sit there and try to, try to take advantage of you. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. Because you guys are so strong. You guys are so strong. Y'all ain't pulling the numbers with nothing and nobody. And how y'all handling y'all business, because y'all been bamboozled prior before in y'all past. By y'all was being bamboozled in your past prior before, the way you standing your grounds now and having y'all boundaries up right now with y'all business, especially with y'all money. I don't know why, but I keep feeling like this is a Taurus read. I don't know why, but it might not be. Put it where it may lay. But you guys are really, really trying to get some stuff situated. By this Judgment card is out here. By this Judgment card is out here. It's a lot of things. It has been shaken for you, like things like waking up for you, and you guys have realized that you're not about to sit there and allow nothing and nobody to close your eyes to anything again. And for me to say this, this morning, what woke me up was the phone. My phone rang, and when this phone rang, it was 10:37, and this is in a read that I'm actually uploading now. When I opened up the phone, when I looked at the phone, it said something, and I couldn't really see it because I didn't have my glasses on. And when I got up and I got myself together, and the Spirit told me that things is about to be awakening. You know, everything is about to be calm and collected. I was just so happy. I was in a good spirit. So I was like, all right, so I'll get on the table when I get done doing what I'm doing, right? So what the spirit is wants you guys to understand and know, for me to have that phone call, and for you guys been having what y'all been dealing with, things is about to be very, very open for you. Whoever that tried to run game on y'all and take advantage of you guys and tried to steal y'all money in all types of way, especially at this job. I don't know why I keep hearing about this job. This job that you guys were dealing with, some of you guys just got fired. Some of you guys got fired, or you in the process about to get fired. But something is about to happen and you guys don't even care. Y'all care, but not to care. Because what the divine is about to do, y'all about to be really, really, really in y'all bit, doing for yourself and working for yourself. And y'all gonna have a promotion too at a new job. You had to move away from this job due to the fact that this job wasn't no good for you anyway. You've been there too long anyway, and you have not moved from that spot. Y'all just been sitting in the same old job for a long period of time, and there ain't even progress or nothing. You ain't got from here to there at all. But they tried to underhand you in a lot of different ways at this job, taking advantage of you, and they scarred you too. They didn't even want to give you workman's comp. They wanted to give breadcrumb you at all given times. This is probably why that the Six of Pentacles is out here. They wanted to give you a whole bunch of nothing at this job. They didn't want to give you anything. They just wanted to take advantage of you. You was so messed up. They didn't want to balance you out about nothing. Out of all of what y'all done put, y'all did, and y'all made this company very, very happy. Y'all made a lot of money for these people. And the spirit said, nope, not no more. I'm going to give it right back to you. So the spirit going to give you your finance back, because you can't get your time back from nothing and nobody. You can't get it back by far. Whatever you was dealing with and encounter with, you can't get your time back. You pretty much just gave all of your strength, your time to every and anybody. And the spirit was like, nah, I ain't about to allow you to do that no more. So the spirit is definitely going to give you all that you put out. You're going to end up getting it back without a shadow of doubt. And you're definitely going to be happy about the situation. And if I'm sorry, this is not a love read. I'm sorry, you're not going to get that today. They knew you was the star at this job, though. You was in command, in high command at this job, and you guys they didn't pay you your worth. But for some of you guys, the spirit, thank you, Holy Spirit. There's some of you guys that's still at this job. Y'all need to go ahead and talk to these people. Stand your ground at this job. Tell them that you want to raise. And they're going to give it to you. They ain't going to breadcrumb you no more. They're not going to just give you just a little bit of change like you a charity case. They're not going to do that. They're going to actually give you your finance that you deserve at this job. But you cannot be afraid to ask for what you desire. You've been there long enough. You know the job better than they do. And they know that. That's why they got the star card out here. Don't be scared. You got the World card out here. You're definitely going to be very successful. And you got the Knight of Cups out here. I can't make this read long because my grandbaby will be here soon. You definitely, excuse me, you definitely gonna be very successful. They definitely gonna bless you with the finance that you guys desire, and give you a promotion. And also with this business if you got a business that you're trying to take up off the ground, you're gonna accomplish that, and you're gonna be doing a whole lot. Everything is in your hand at this particular time. It might look like it's coming in slow, but it's gonna come right on time. It's gonna come right on time. But you got to take action, to for it to come to you. It's going to come just like it's supposed to. You guys are very, very creative, and you got to do what you got to do. Thank you. Yeah. You got to be patient. Like I just said, you got to be patient. Everything is going to come together for you guys with your finance. I know a lot of people are like, oh, no, everybody's speaking about finance at this particular time. about money, but it ain't about the income tax. This is not about income tax money. This is something, of course, you might have to utilize some of your finance from your income tax, to start some things. But some of you guys already have the revenue and the finance to start a business or whatever you're trying to start and work on. And even if it's at your job, the little bit of money that they were giving you at this job, that money that you have been putting to the side for, for rainy days, is about to pay off big time, because y'all worked hard for that. Y'all, like I said, some of you guys going to be going to a new job. You guys going to leave this particular job that they were stressing you out, and taking breadcrumb of y'all and taking advantage of y'all, giving y'all a little bit, wasn't paying you for what you was worth. The divine is telling you that you guys going to definitely be getting a new job. Y'all going to be self-employed. And if you're not going to be self-employed, you're going to end up getting another job, and you're going to being paid for what you are worth. But in order for you to get this job and be paid for what you're worth, you cannot expect the job to come and knock on your door. You have to go out there and get it. Somebody already got their eyes on you anyway at another job. For somebody been talking about you to somebody else. That's what I'm hearing in the spirit. And they're going to end up pulling you at their job. And it's sad to say, but whoever this person is that pulled you onto that, tell you about the job that they work at, you're going to be over them. You're going to be their boss. Because you're very, very skilled. I can't make this up. Look. You guys got the victory. You got the victory card right here. You're going to be very, very successful. You're going to be very, very happy. You're going to be able to take care of your family, your loved ones, everything. You're going to be happy. And this job, this business that you about to be going off, you're going to be married to it. You're going to be literally married to that. You're definitely going to be married to it. Excuse me. Not married to it as if you're going to stop your life for that. But if it's your own business, yeah, you're going to be married to your own business, but you're going to be married to somebody else's business. But you're going to be happy about this job and taking pride of what you're doing with this business. Excuse me. Y'all manifesting a lot of stuff. Excuse me, dang. Excuse me, dang. You guys are very much going to be growing. I can tell you that. Because I don't know where them hiccups came from. You're not going to be heavy burdened by far. You're not, it's over with. You're not going to be heavy burdened no more. Because this job that you guys are doing right now, y'all was so heavy burdened, y'all was losing stuff. Y'all ain't know where y'all was coming and going. Y'all said enough is enough. I'm moving forward. I know my worth. And you built your own industry. You built your own empire. And you're going to manifest and make everything happen in your life. So therefore, the Spirit is telling you guys, you got to go forward. You see these wands out here. You have to push forward to make things happen in your life, because it's not going to just do it on its own. The divine is basically letting you know, I got you. Only thing I need you to do is make that move. Don't be afraid about nothing. You got to use your voice. Your voice is your power. You got to use your voice. Your voice is your power. And you got to have your poker face on at all times. You definitely got to have your poker face on at all time. And at the end of the deck is the Ace of Cups. You definitely got nothing but new beginnings all over for you right now. It's all over here. Thank you. Yeah. Balancing. Everything going to balance itself out for you guys. Everything is going to balance itself out for you. Everything is going to balance itself. Again, that's that patience. I know you guys are in a rush and want things to happen because, you get bills piling up and this is happening and that is happening. The Spirit was like, listen, don't pay no attention to all of them phone calls and them letters that's coming in the mail. Don't pay attention to none of that, because it's a distraction. The Spirit got you. As long as you're doing what you're supposed to do and you continue on pressing forward and allow things to happen the way it should and the way it's supposed to happen, guess what's going to happen? Everything is going to unfold and it's going to balance itself out and it's going to come right on time, because y'all the one made it manifest. Y'all manifested all of this because y'all was patient and y'all wasn't pushing. Because, we have a tendency of like, I need this to happen right now, and go out there and try to do this and do that and do this. And the Spirit said, nah, just sit back and wait. Just sit back and wait. I got you. I got you. Some of you guys are going to be moving to a different direction, and a different y'all going to be relocated in a different home or a different area for a job. So if you guys are up to traveling to move to another location for a job, to be a higher paying job, y'all might as well go ahead and just start packing, because you guys are definitely going to be moving. And for right now, most of you guys are just want y'all peace. Y'all gonna definitely get y'all peace. Dang, a card failed. Yeah, something about to end. You guys probably done lost a job or about to quit a job, and you want to quit your job. Well, y'all go ahead and do it. I ain't gonna lie to you, because the job didn't appreciate you anyway. They was doing a whole bunch of backstabbing and betrayal mess against you. Didn't want to pay you like you was supposed to be paid. Took advantage of you. Always had you in your head. Y'all was sick at this job. This job made y'all sick. Y'all was always having problems at this job. The spirit is letting y'all know now. Y'all need to go ahead and leave that mess alone. Listen. Sometimes you got to leave a job in order for you to get better and greater things. It's just like relationships. In order for you to be in a healthy relationship, and you know you're in a bad one, it's best for you to leave that alone and go into something, go in and heal yourself and get some, so you can, the right thing is coming your way. But this ain't about a relationship. This is about your finance. This is about your career. This is about your future. And right now the divine is telling you that it's time for you to let that go. It's time for you to go, let it go, because that's what this card is. This is a let go card. This is the death card. You need to let that job go, move forward, and don't be afraid to take a chance on yourself. You have the potential to do with anything that you desire, your heart desire. You have the potential to start something. Some of you guys had started a business and did not finish it because it didn't go the way it was. Well, guess what? You think, like, I ain't about to do that again. I lost more than I gained. It's okay. You got afraid. But you have to take that no prisoners attitude. Just because everything don't always go well. Y'all see this in the job. When y'all on your job, at certain parts of the year, your job have slowed downtime, that your hours get short. And then it picks back up around the same thing. That's the same way with your business. So you guys go ahead and start this business back up. And if that particular business that y'all was doing might not be what y'all supposed to be doing at the time. But for most of you guys, that's what y'all skilled in. Y'all need to go ahead and start this business. Stop working for these people, making them rich. Work for yourself. I know it's scary. I know it's spooky. But don't be afraid, because your ancestors, your spirit guides, and the divine is on your side. And that's all of this is nothing but good for you guys. Take a chance. You got to take a chance, because all they was doing was portraying you at this location where you were working at, and they took advantage of you. They lied to you. And some of you guys got fired and wasn't even your fault. And then they rehired you just to mistreat you. Y'all need to let this job go for real. I'm not going to tell that. Look what's on the bottom of the deck. Y'all was being portrayed at this job. They were portraying you. They were taking advantage of you. They was taking some of your money, which you was worth. They wasn't even giving it to you. If you worth this, some of you guys, you probably supposed to be getting $60 an hour, or maybe $50 an hour for the work that you do, and they only paying you $15 and $16, and you're not even worth. You way worth than $15 and $16. All the work that you do. Y'all gotta take a chance on yourself. You got to. I'm sorry, I can't see the comments, so if you guys put any comments, anything in there, I'm sorry. I'll read them after the fact. But yeah, you guys got to stay in your grounds. Y'all got to stay in your grounds, definitely. Stay in your grounds. Believe in yourself. It's a fight in you. And you've been fighting for this for your whole life. You tired of people breadcrumbing y'all, taking advantage of y'all and everything that y'all do. You tired of people asking y'all to do stuff. And y'all at this point, y'all talking back. Y'all literally talking back to people at at these jobs and stuff. Like, you be like, man, I ain't got time for that. Get out my face. You do it. And I don't blame you. I'll be telling them the same thing. I tell them you do it too. And you move on your own time. Y'all get so much challenges at this job where y'all working at. And y'all fed up, and the spirit is fed up too. They don't want y'all working here no more, because all it is headache. Look, y'all got to move. It's headache and stress. Y'all been getting sick on this job and everything. Everything is just wrong for y'all. Man, please. The Spirit is telling y'all, listen, you can go anywhere you want to go. It's time for y'all to travel. Time for y'all to move on from this job that y'all. I got something greater and bigger out there for you guys. It's time for you to pick and choose which way you want to go. You have that option. It's time for you to take action. Don't be afraid. Why? Wish fulfilling is right here. Everything you desire is right here. Any way you go, you're going to get it. You got the manifestation card, the magician in the middle. Anything that you do, the Spirit is right there with you. I can't make that up. Look at here. Justice is on your side. This is on the bottom of the deck. The divine is on your side. But it's up to you to make that move. Yeah. This is the Eight of Wands. It's new beginnings. All of this out here is just new beginnings, new beginnings. It's so many cards out here that's new beginnings. You guys know, y'all know tarot. Y'all know these cards. Y'all know what's new beginnings and what's not new beginnings. It's a lot of cards out here about new beginnings. And I want to share some with you guys about a little bit about me. Y'all know I always tell about myself. Look at here. The Three of Pentacles on the bottom. Ain't no teamwork with these people. But you're going to have some teamwork with these new people that's coming to you that you're going to be working for. They love what you do, and they're going to want to deal with you. They're going to want to do some contracting with you. They're definitely going to want to do business with you because you stood your grounds and they sat back and they watched you. And they be like, I like the way they handle their business. I like the way they do this. I like the way they do that. They are definitely going to, wait a minute, what did that say? Oh, I was reading the comment that somebody put on here. But I'm sorry, I was able to tilt my glasses up and look at it. I'm sorry, you guys, because I thought it said something else. But anyway, and no, I'm not a Christian, just to let y'all know. Because whoever put that on here, no, I'm not a Christian. But anyway, the divine is definitely, see how these spirits is something else. The divine is definitely giving you options to be able to do. I'm sorry, my head was and my eye was itching real bad. The divine is definitely giving you options to do whatever you want to do. You guys get all of these new beginnings. It's time for y'all to take a chance and move them in that direction where you guys are supposed to be going. So you guys want to leave this job? Leave this job. I'm telling you, if you stay on this job, you're going to wish you hadn't. I was on this job for X, Y, and Z amount of time. And for those that know, and those that don't know. And I was always 30 minutes early on my job. I came in anytime they wanted to. Some days I've never seen my own place. I was there for 3 or 4 days straight. No lie. Never seen home. And I was always at work. I'd take a nap at work, but I never left my job. These people didn't pay me nothing. And then all of the sky blue, my daughter took ill. And the doctor said my daughter was going to be unalive, that she only had X, Y, and Z amount of time to live. And it was a lie. Well, I don't know if it's a lie or not, but it freaked my daughter out. It freaked me out. I was away for 3 days from my job. Even though I'm off on the weekends, I was really only off for 1 day. And they came and relieved me from my job. When I went back to work, they fired me on that Monday. They literally fired me on that Monday because I was concerned about my family, my child that was giving birth, and she ended up in the hospital. And they said that they was moving her into the ICU unit, and they moved her from one hospital to another hospital because they said there's nothing else they can do for her. And they freaked my daughter out, and my daughter freaked me out by me talking to the doctor and her at the same time. So when they called and told me when I came back to work. And when they called me at 8 o'clock, didn't have no relief day. They asked me, is my relief day? I said, for what? I don't get off until 11 o'clock. They said, well, what happened? I said, I don't know what you're talking about because this is normal for me. They told me by the people that I was up under, I was working for the agency I was up under. They said, well, I just wanted to let you know that the job that you're working at, they fired you. I said, they did? I said, well, glory to God. Glory to the Most High. I said, good. I said, well, ain't no body here to relieve me. She said, I don't understand why ain't nobody there to relieve you when they called and told me that to call you to let you know that you have been terminated. I said, I don't care. She said, Jay, she said, you never late for work. You never call off. You always have overtime. They always, when they call you there, she said, I don't understand. I said, well, I don't care. I said, that ain't, that's nothing but the divine. She said, you're the best worker that they get. I said, well, it is what it is. I said, but it's okay. I don't care. I said, I ain't got to worry about it. I said, now I can rest and do what I need to do. So I said all of this to you guys to let you know that people don't know your worth until you gone. And now to this day, no lie, the divine is my witness and so is my ancestors. This company is going down so bad. The people that work for them now, they stealing from them. Thousands of dollars. When I tell you ain't nothing going right with that company, they can't keep nobody there to go to different places to work. I used to travel to go to different locations to work different homes. You know what I'm saying? But now they can't get nobody. They can't keep nobody. They don't have nobody faithful. But guess who problem is that? Theirs and not mine. So I'm saying this to you guys. Because I wasn't going to quit that job. I love what I did. I really did. I really loved what I did. And I love the people that I was, taking care of. But the divine said, listen, and the divine had been telling me to quit, but I never quit. I was afraid to quit because I liked what I did. And I had my own business doing the same thing. I just never took a leap of faith because I didn't like rejection and still don't like rejection. And some of you guys don't like rejections either. But at the end of the day, you don't want the divine to push you off of a job, forcefully have somebody terminate you from a job to make you move forward. So you have an option to have one up because the spirit don't want you, the divine don't want you being your spirit and making you feel some type of way because they let you go. Don't nobody want to be told, like, tell you, are you fired or you're terminated? That's a hurtful feeling. It's embarrassing too. You know what I'm saying? So order for you to be one up on somebody, leave before it's time for them to tell you, you gotta go. So y'all, the spirit wants you guys to leave this job, go and get you a new job. Look for it now. And if not a new job, still work that for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But start your own business. It's going to happen for you. It's going to work out for you. I'm telling you, it's going to work out for you. What else, Spirit? It's going to work out for you. I can't make it up. You got the 8 of Swords. It's going to happen fast. You're going to get some news. You either going to get some news at this job, that your job is going to end. You're going to be ended at this job, or you're going to get some news that your business, you able to get this particular door open for you for this new business. For this new job. So at this particular time, you get good and bad. Is this for a new job? For why this news card out here? Is it for a new job? Is it for a new job? Let's see. Yeah, it's for a new job. It's going to be for a new job. So you guys need to go ahead and let that mess go. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be fine. And it's not going to be a long time. It's going to happen real fast. Me, myself, to leave, get on good news, put in your 2-week notice. Put in your 2-week notice. Excuse me. Put in your 2-week notice. Follow your intuition. You've been feeling it in your spirit already. These people been dogging y'all. I don't even know why y'all still there this long anyway. And that's the truth. I can't make the stuff up. I can't make it up. That's the truth. These people been dogging y'all. It's time for y'all to move on. So with that being said, and you got the high priestess on the bottom. So with that being said, the spirit is telling y'all, trust your intuition. Go forward. You're going to get everything your heart desire. Everything's going to fall in suit for you guys. You ain't got to worry about anything. Ain't nothing going to fall apart for you guys. Let me pull out the 2 of these cards for you guys. You ain't going to have to worry about nothing about your finance. And you're not going to have to sit back and live off your income tax, because that's not what it is. This is not about an income tax return. This is about your future. This is what the divine wants you guys to know, that it's time for you guys to go ahead and do what you need to do. Handle your business, because right now it's not about love. It's all about your coins at this particular time. It's all about you guys taking action and about your life, because you've been stuck in this particular stalemate position right now with your finance. Things wasn't looking right. Your money was moving funny. And now all of a sudden your things are starting to turn for the good for you guys. And the spirit wanted to continue on turning good for you guys and go be abundantly, for you guys to have more than what y'all always had, what y'all had now. So, dang it, these cards keep falling. So, with that being said, only thing I can tell y'all is, don't let nobody tell you that they don't need you no more. You should be the one that's telling them that y'all don't need them no more. And thank them, because I told them, thank you for letting me go. I appreciate it. I really do. I really appreciate for them to, let me go and don't want me to come back and don't want me on their premises. And I wasn't even a wicked person. I did what I was supposed to do. They were scared of me because I spoke back. And some of you guys are very, very aggressive in a positive perspective. I'm not going to say aggressive. I'm going to say y'all stood y'all grounds with these people. And they knew they couldn't talk that trash to you. You know what I'm saying? They knew they couldn't talk mess to y'all. They knew they couldn't say not a goddamn thing. And when they did something, y'all knew how to come back and tell them what it was and what it wasn't. Y'all knew that. Y'all wouldn't let them talk to y'all any kind of way. And that's what, and some of you guys have some of you guys have, I told y'all, it's time for y'all to move on. Time for y'all to move on. Some of you guys have supervisors and directors that's over you guys that's younger than y'all. And they got some kids trying to run a business and they can't even run. They don't even know how to wipe their behind, not long, put their own pad or put their drawers on right. And they got them working somebody because they went to school and got a degree. Or they in there because of favor from their family. Man, that Bible that. Y'all don't need no type of mess like that. Y'all need to let that sugar honey iced tea go and move on and be on your own. Yeah. Because all that arguing and bickering and stuff like that. Yeah, y'all keep getting these cards about traveling. Y'all need to go ahead and move on because I'm telling you, the divine is telling y'all it's time for y'all to go. This is a plane. It's time for y'all to go. Stay on that job if you want to. You're going to wish you had it because if you got any 401k or anything of that nature, any type of finance tied up with a job or whatever for you to be able to get Social Security, disability, this company, if you don't do what you're supposed to do and the spirit been pudging on y'all and moving on y'all and telling y'all, well, y'all need to go ahead and do this and do that and y'all not doing it, y'all going to end up losing all of them finances. Y'all going to end up losing everything that the divine had y'all been working for all these years. Y'all going to lose all of that because you don't want to listen. Y'all need to go ahead. Don't be afraid. That's the problem with us. We have fear set up inside of us, and we know is this is what it is. It's God bigger than that little small place where you guys are working at. Excuse me, I need to drink some tea because my throat is. But Spirit, give me a part you want me to share with them about their future, or if whatever you want me to know, what don't want them to know, give it to me, please. Yeah, y'all was too devoted to these companies. Y'all was devoted to these people. Y'all were definitely devoted to these people. And y'all pretty much gave them y'all whole life. Y'all was married to this company. Y'all don't understand that all the time that y'all put into this company, if you don't walk away now and move on to y'all for greater good in y'all stuff, you're going to be in a depression state. And I hate to say that to y'all, and I don't like to speak negative, but you're going to be depressed if they let you go and you don't have a backup, especially with all of this that y'all got going on in y'all life. I can't make it up. Marriage on the bottom of the deck. Y'all giving these people too much of y'all. They aren't taking care of y'all. You taking care of them. Y'all are taking care of them, one. Okay, thank you. And what I don't understand is they don't never give me, this is your future. You hear me? I be trying to get y'all, the spirit to give me some, what is it? A card from a sacred spirit. But if this is your future, so guess what? Again, I told you it's got the snake out here. Your intuition and healing powers will guide you to a better path. Just be careful. The spirit wants y'all to move. But y'all got to be careful. And if y'all, what that be careful is, excuse me, what that careful is y'all being on this job. Because if y'all continue on staying on this job, that's the ending. Y'all being snaked anyway. I told you they was betraying y'all. Y'all being snaked anyway. Follow your intuition. Stay there as long as you could, if that's what y'all desire to do. But in the meantime, while you there, be careful while you making your exit out of there. Because they're going, once they find out that you guys are trying to leave and y'all been in there for a long period of time and getting paid, some people will try to throw a monkey wrench in it. Get your job first, if that's what you're going to do. If you don't feel comfortable of getting your own business, get a job first while you still working, because you can get a job quicker with a job than you can get one without a job. So get you a new job first, then go ahead and tell them that you ain't gonna be working for them no more, because these people would have lied to them people and told them how foul you were. You weren't doing this. They would give you a bad recommendation at your new job. So be careful how you go forward of getting this new job, okay? And also we have the eagle card. The spirit, again, telling you how successful you guys going to be once you take this chance. And you got two birds out here. You got the eagle out here. It says you will soar towards destiny with great clarity and strength. I can't make it up. This is for you guys. And it's only um it's only a couple people in here, but I know people's on the outside looking in, and I don't even know how to upload. I don't know nothing about this. So if you hear, you getting it, because this is for you right now. I don't know nothing about live, and I'm gonna have to go on the computer and figure it out, because this is my read for today. I only got one other. I did do an upload, and I'm waiting for it to upload for tonight. And whenever that get up posted, that's when it get posted. But I'm not doing nothing else today. It's not. And normally I would do 3 reads or maybe 4 throughout the day. But the divine had changed, shifted me on some things. So I'm just letting you guys know. Don't be expecting 2 or 3 or 2, 3 to 4 reads between now until the 15th. You will not be retrieving. You might get 1 read a day between now and then. Because come next on the 16th, the divine has me doing more than I have to be consistent on certain time frames. So I'm just letting y'all know that ahead of time. So like I said, whoever getting this read is for you. And you know it's for you because you're still here. But again, like I said prior before, the spirit was telling me, you guys got to be patient. You got to be patient. I know you guys want things to happen your way. And this is it's everything is in divine timing for you guys. Everything is divine timing. The divine is definitely working on your behalf. But at the same time, when you're doing your pursuing your own business, it takes time for it to grow. Same way with this platform that I'm on right now. When I first started this, I started a few months ago. Last year. I got off of it because the divine told me to get off of it, and I did. I came right back on here, and I haven't been on here but for a few days. For a few weeks. It's not even been a month yet, and I was concerned. I said, I was telling the divine, I don't have no subscribers. I'm not getting no viewers. I'm not doing this stuff. But I still had hope, whether if didn't nobody come in or not, I was still going to press and be consistent on it. And that's what I've been doing. So one day I went to sleep. I woke up. I had X, Y, and Z amount of followers. I get over 300 followers within 2 days. Some people can't even get 5 followers in a month. But in 2 days, I got over 200 followers. Subscribers. I have over 8,000 people have viewed this platform. That's not me. That's a divine. I was being patient, but I was being consistent. So you guys, the spirit is telling you, once you start your business, that those that starting a business, you guys are definitely going to have the victory in it. You just got to have patience and just don't stop just because, and whatever your price is. And I'm going to tell you something right now, because I am a business owner. Whatever your prices is, I don't care what nobody feel, think, or how they look at you. Do not change your prices or dummy down your prices for nobody. If your prices for one thing, I don't care, like my cup of tea. If you selling this cup for $70, you better sell this cup for $70. It's the reason why you selling that cup for $70. Especially if you handcrafted yourself. It took time for you to get this cup the way it looked. You understand what I'm saying? It took time for you to put this tea together in these bags. It took your time. So don't allow nobody to sit there and try to say, well, why you got it this price? Don't worry about if either you're going to buy it or you don't, because guess what? You are valuable. You're priceless. So don't change your prices because of somebody else. You know what the divine told you to do. Stand on what the divine told you to do, because if you don't stand on it, guess what's going to happen? You're going to lose. You're going to lose because you should have listened. You should have listened to your spirit guides instead of listening to people on the street. But this card said patience. It says slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. So you got to change your attitude, clear your mind, and go forward on what you're supposed to be doing about your career. And then again, you got the world card. You had the world card out here somewhere before. I don't know where it's at, but it's on here. It says be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So it's a lot of things that you guys got to be open to. You know, it's going to be different things that you're going to be looking at, and everything is going to fall in order for you guys. You know what I'm saying? So the world is in your hand. You can do all things. You can do all things. And here's the judgment. Your ancestors ain't got nothing to be playing with y'all about. Like I told you, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, you will be judged. The spirit ain't playing with y'all. It says soul searching will bring inner peace to many areas of your life. As long as you go, as you go in and change some things within your own person, in your own life, you know, spiritually and naturally, with these jobs and people and places and things, everything gonna fall in order for you guys, okay? And also you have the Phoenix. You have the Phoenix. You guys are, y'all are amazing. You guys are amazing. You got to know who, you got to know what's in you in order for you, because the divine, all I can see is you guys are on fire. You are the Phoenix yourself. And you are afraid of who you are. You can't be afraid of who you are. Take a leap of faith, for real, for real. This card says be prepared to renew after the period of crisis. Again, this card is for those that stayed on that job and didn't walk away from that job because they were afraid to how the ends was going to meet to take care of their household and didn't want to trust the divine. By y'all did so, y'all going to go through a little crisis, but things are going to work out. That's the door. Confirmation. Hey, baby. Hello. That's confirmation. Because y'all didn't walk out that door, y'all left angry, y'all went through something, and after that period, everything is going to be renewed for you. So, and that door was slammed, and I know y'all heard that door. So, you guys going to end up leaving angry because they let y'all go. But the spirit, and I'm just saying, but the spirit is letting y'all know y'all need to leave before they let you go. Y'all don't even know this is in the making, but some of you guys are about to be terminated from y'all job. I can't make it up. That's y'all read for today. I thank y'all so much. Subscribe to the channel, like the channel, share the channel, share the message with others. I would gladly appreciate it. Again, I don't know if it's going to upload. I don't know if if it's going to upload or not, but if it do upload, I will save it and so it can stay on there. I'm going to try to save it. And I have to go on my computer to do it because, like I said, I'm new to the YouTube thingy, okay? So I don't know how to, I just found out how to go live. I think it was the day before yesterday. I just found out how to go live. It might have been yesterday. I don't know. But I know how to go live now. But I don't know how, if it's saved inside the system or if I have to upload or I don't know, but I'm going to try to figure out if anybody have any types of information that you can share with me pertaining to that. I would gladly appreciate it because I'm just not computer savvy when it comes to YouTube. I can type in and all of that mess, but I don't know nothing about none of that. But again, like I said, thank you guys for subscribing to the channel. I'm not going to hold you guys much longer. I got to do some reads so it can upload for the weekend. But I love you guys. Thank you. Push forward. Push forward. Be that successful person in your life. Be that living legendary legend in y'all family, in y'all bloodline. Because that's the goal. Some of you guys got books inside of you. Some of you guys are natural born singers. Some of you guys write poetry. Everything that you have in you, you can get paid for it. We got to get away from working for the government. We got to get away from working from other people, making everybody else financially stable. And when they be only getting this little bit. You got to get away from that. I know it's kind of spooky because that's all you know, but that's ain't nothing but slavery. Whether you want to know it or not, that's nothing but slavery. If you sit inside of a building and you on the top floor and you wearing a collar, that's all it is a noose around your neck with that collar, white collars. That's all it is, a noose, white collar. It's a slave mentality. You know, if you're gonna be a slave for anybody, be a slave for yourself. Real talk. And right now, and I'm not gonna say this is not a timestamp because I'm live. But this is the month of February. This is our history month. So this is the best time, anytime, is to make something happen in this month. To let your ancestors know that y'all not looking at them as if they were they didn't do their part. They left here on purpose for us. Well, not on purpose, but they went through something and encountered so much to fight for us that's still here. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, show them that we appreciate, show them that you appreciate what they have did for us. You know what I'm saying? For what they have encountered and they living lives when they were here. We got to leave a legacy for them and start dedicating what we have created and done to our ancestors. Acknowledge them. Let them know that they shall always live. That's real talk. Whether you want to believe that or not, some people don't even care about their ancestors. But they quick to talk about, oh, I miss my grandma, I miss my granddad, I miss my daddy, I miss my mama, I miss my sister, I miss my brother, my cousin, whoever. But you don't even really acknowledge your ancestors. So this is the time to acknowledge them for those that do respect them and love them unconditionally. You know what I'm saying? So as you making things happen in your life and not being a slave to a wage or a slave to anybody, and you only being a slave to yourself, doing it, making it happen for yourself, I promise you, as you do so, you making your when you can be able to live and be a living legendary legend. For some of you guys, I don't know why I'm about to go this way. Some of you guys always dreamt to have your face on a billboard. And I'm going to tell you right now, that was one of my dreams too. But I could tell you this here, within this year, I planning on having my face on a billboard. And people will see this living legendary legend, same way you guys are. It's not expensive. I looked into it. I did look into it 2 years ago. And it's going to manifest. And it's going to manifest for you guys too. And as you do so, when you do publicize yourself on that billboard, I don't care if it's one of them small ones and when people ride out on the freeway, I'm going to put mine where my haters is at. I ain't going to lie to you. I want 2 of them. I want the one that's on the back, on the side of the van, people riding down the street when they publicizing on the vehicle and they scroll like a flash thingy. I want it on there and I want one on the freeway. So when my haters ride past, they going to see me on that platform. They're going to be like, that's, yeah, and it's going to say living legendary legend. And my name going to be on there. Yes, it is. It's going to be on there. And I'm going to definitely say dedicated to, and I'm gonna put my family, my mom, my dad, my great grandmother. I'm gonna put a few names on there and the reason why they're there. You understand what I'm saying? And my next focus after that, and I'm giving y'all some gems. My next thing after that, I'm gonna create a commercial. I am gonna create a commercial. It's gonna take me some time, but they're gonna see me on TV. I'm determined. I am determined. This is my goal. For you guys that don't know, I am 58 years old. 57, 58, 57, 58. 58 years old. Whatever how old I am, shoot, I don't even try to keep up with my age. But I look good for my age. I take care of myself. I might get a little thickness on me, but it's okay with that. But before I leave here, they're going to see a living legendary legend for real, for real. I'm already one. And you guys are too. So you guys have to put yourself out there and don't be afraid. It's important to push yourself, because you got to realize our family now, they ain't doing nothing. They just want to get up and put on some clothes and look good and be out there showboating and this, another, and say they got this and they got that. They ain't helping nobody. They only helping their own family and their own friends. They're not helping the family. They're not really going out there helping the people that really need help. But it's in you guys' heart to help a lot of people. And that's why the divine is putting y'all in this position with y'all finance to be able to take one of them schools in y'all area and turn that school into some type of shelter for the homeless people to live in, take a bath, get their schooling, getting some buses so they can be able to be transported to their jobs and all of that. This is what the divine got in y'all to do so. People are afraid to take a chance because they don't like rejection. But y'all ain't going to have no rejection on y'all. You got to, listen, you got to come together. And if anybody would like to, and I'm going to put it out there, if any one of you guys would like to come together with me, I have some plans that I've wrote out, and they just sitting there. I'm not doing anything with them. If anybody, and I'm about to, because when I tell you I have a vision and a goal, and I'm not playing, I'm all in there. I wasn't going to say, it's always good not to tell people your business, but I'm going to say this. I've been working on my book. Every dime that I get from me selling a book, that money is not just for me. It's for me to put it back into the community. Not just in where I live at, it's but across the nation. That where it's needed. This is my goal. And every bit of money that I see is for getting these people off the streets that's sleeping in the cold in the winter, that's freezing to death outside, that don't have nowhere to go. A lot of these millionaires is on the street on purpose. It's not that they get put out. It's because they tired of the headache and the stress. They'd rather be left alone and be at peace than be in a home that's going to give them chaotic hell. But I want to decide, I have made a decision to get some type of building, a school, rebuild the school, get it, reconstructed, and not rent the rooms, but give them rooms for them to sleep in and get computers donated so they can be able to get their skills up. You understand what I'm saying? So they can be able to learn, they able to get their mind together, get their GED, the diploma, whatever they want to do. Including for their children to come in and have room for mothers, because there's a lot of mothers that's out there with children in the cold, don't got nowhere to go. So if anybody that would like to be a part of it, more than welcome to email me, because I'm not playing. It's going to take some time to get it together. If you guys got some ideas, or if you guys are engineer of drawing or whatever, however you guys, whatever type of skills that y'all have, if you want to get on the bandwagon, email me. I'm ready. I am definitely ready. I'm not going to stop until I help somebody. I'm not going to stop. It's not about me. Because once upon a time, I was homeless. And it wasn't that I was kicked out or nothing like that. I heard the Spirit say, you got to get out your own house. I was like, what? I'm used to living luxury. But the divine told me I had to move. I left everything in my house, from food, everything, every piece of furniture I had, from the attic to the basement. I had to leave and go somewhere that I had no idea where I was going with my children. But I listened to the Holy Spirit and I did that. That ain't no fun thing. I had to live that type of way. And now the crazy thing about it, I had a little son at the time. Me and my son, and I was so embarrassed. I didn't even have a car at the time. I told my son, you going over your sister's house. The Spirit wouldn't let me stay with nobody. And I was mad at everybody because the doors were shut. But the Spirit had to let me know I shut them on purpose. Because you got to understand what these people going through out here. If you ain't been through nothing, you can't help nobody. You can't talk to nobody. You can't reach nobody because you ain't never been through nothing. But I've been through a lot. That's why I'm able to understand what these people going through outside. I was so grateful that my daughter allowed my son to stay there with him. I had to sleep on a bench. I didn't even have no powwow at the time, but I wasn't fearful either. And I still got up and was looking good, going to Waffle House, washing up in the bathroom, putting my clothes on. Then I ended up getting a vehicle. Then my van became my house. I still was looking good. I went to the welfare office to go get some food stamps and a check. These people gonna tell me that I was overqualified. How you be overqualified and you sleeping outside? Then they gonna tell you there's homeless is legal. You can take a square on the floor on the ground outside and claim that area for your home. I didn't get that. I didn't understand. I said, "Are you serious?" They was like, "Yeah." I said, "Okay." So I went back another time to apply again. These people told me to follow them. They thought I was coming in there to be in this meeting. They took me on the other side of the welfare office where he's having these big meetings. This is the truth, y'all. I'm not lying to you. I got witness that was people was with me. We had on our clothes, and I was not. I looked nice. I had on my brown turtleneck with my corduroy shoes, pants on, and I had a chain on it, and I had my jacket on, my blazer on, and I had on some heels, some black boot heels. They took me on the other side, put me at this round table. And I'm telling them, I was like, I don't know why they brought me over here. I said, maybe they about to, tell me I'm about to get my benefits. All I was doing was reapplying. I had an appointment. This is the second time. They ended up taking me next door. Took me there, had me at this round table. All these people came in here in this room. This is crazy. This is the honest to God. This is the truth. These people sat down at this table. I had all these folders out, and I'm like, oh, shoot. And in my head, I'm like, what did I do? I know I did some stuff in the past. I asked God for forgiveness. I'm thinking all types of stuff. Like, what's the heck going on? Why is all these people in here? So as they sitting down, they talking about, they thought I was part of them. I worked it there. They thought I was somebody higher up, and I wasn't. You see what I'm saying? But even in that manner, the divine was showing me then how powerful I was and who I am. And I can go through any door that was closed. I can be in that door. Can't nobody close the door to me. At least the Holy Spirit shut that door for me. But the Spirit let me know that I can sit in anywhere I want to. Same like y'all. But when I went in there and I was sitting there, I'm going to make it quick. These people, and it was a few white people in there, and it was a few black people in there, and it was one foreigner was in there, and they were at this big old room, round table, and they had all these folders out, and they were talking about how many, and this is during the time that Katrina people was coming to Georgia from Katrina, New Orleans in that matter, and in the process of them doing so, they were saying that they were going to take people's benefits and who was going to be approved and who wasn't going to be approved. They was telling all the business and how it was going to be beneficial for the state of Georgia for the New Orleans people to come in and get finance. How it's going to be great for Georgia. And this is what was spoken in this room. And I'm looking at them and they asked me, what was my thoughts on it? I said, I don't understand what you're talking about. I said, all I'm trying to do is get my food stamps, my medical card, and a check. That's it. That's all I was trying to get. They said, wait a minute, what? I said, yeah. That's all I came here to do is get some food stamps and a check. And they brought me over here and told me to sit in here. But they keep denying me. They said, ma'am, okay. They freaked out because all the information that they were given, it wasn't supposed to be out. So they freaked out and they asked told me to wait out in the hallway. But when I went out in the hall with me and the person that I was with, we were sitting out there. 2 other people was with me. We were sitting out there, waiting in the hallway. And the lady came out. She said, ma'am, they made a decision that they're going to give you food stamps. I said, they are? She said, yeah. She said, could you fill out this paper? So I filled out the paper. I promise you, I wasn't supposed to get no $700 worth of food stamps for one child. They gave me food stamps, and every month I was getting them. I got them for a whole year, and I did not care. I guess that was hush money. I took it. I ain't gonna lie to you. But I said all of that to say, no matter what the circumstances is in life, you have to want to help somebody else. When the door looked like it's shut, The divine is opening the door. No matter what it might look like to you that you think that you can't make things happen, the divine is giving you the power to manifest anything you want because you got somebody on your side. And as well as people that's less fortunate, you should be able to aid and assist somebody else. So as you pursuing your business or whatever you're trying to do, you need to be helping somebody that can't help themselves. But if not only just that, invest your finance in a greater investment instead of just investing it on simple stuff, you know? So I'm not going to hold y'all. I don't know why I had to tell y'all that, but make yourself a living legendary legend. That's all I'm saying. Make yourself a legendary legend and don't allow nobody to throw you back no type of way. I appreciate that so much, you guys, for coming to this channel. And I thank you for subscribing to this channel and listening to me. I'm gonna try to go more live than just posting, but I'm gonna listen to the spirit first because it's very important to listen to the spirit and follow your discernment. Okay, but y'all stay encouraged. Y'all stay encouraged. Get off these jobs. Make things happen for yourself. If it look bad, it ain't bad. I promise you. It's just sometimes you gotta rest. The divine wants you to rest, but the divine gonna make sure you okay. And don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. All right. Y'all have a wonderful, nice day, evening, morning, noon, and night, wherever time frame is you guys are at. I appreciate you guys. Peace, love, joy, justice, and truth all day long, and mainly freedom. Peace. Namaste. I don't even know how to turn this off.